Hey, what's up, everybody? Drew, aka Gotcha Rockets here. That is hilarious because I started out the last video saying I haven't done this for a while. Um, Let me see if this works. And I feel like a total noob. Um, all of my recent videos have been my mentor, talking, and I'm just streaming whatever he's going over. Anyway, cut to the chase. I decided to start going over option plays and sharing them with you guys here on the YouTube. It's been a while since I've shared option plays because I don't trade options. I just trade futures. I'll quickly show my process for finding the plays, and then I'll go over really quickly the plays that I just went over with you guys, but you couldn't hear me. Good stuff. So, first part of the process is using a private indicator called full send, which works based on Elliott waves. And I don't know if you can see here, but if the full send is on the top, it's saying price is going down. And as you can see, this predicted like a, I don't know, 7 point move, give or take. And right now, Airbnb, we have a full send going up on the 5-day, 20-minute chart. We also have one here on 30 minutes, 30-day, 30 minutes, which is my favorite. And basically, Elliott waves are dependent on the candle. So different time frames, you'll have different Elliott waves, which is why I use 6 different time frames when I'm looking at these. The next part of my process is using another very private indicator, but this is clouds, and basically just shows support and resistance. And so when I have a full send, I'll come over and I'll look at the clouds and make sure that I don't have, if I'm looking for calls, that I don't have resistance between where I think price is going. Also, it can be helpful as far as where to close your plays. And then for puts, I make sure that there's not support. After I've gone over that, then I just go straight to, a candlestick chart with, excuse me, candlestick chart with volume profile on the right. And I'm just looking for areas where I have open space for price to move. Anyway, with all that said, we'll go over the plays really quickly. First play that I'm looking at is going to be on Airbnb. I'm looking for to take calls over 160 and 50 cents. And then on this one, I'll be closing it at 163. And generally, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, if you use volume profile, if price is moving up, it'll generally go to the far side of a high volume node and reject there versus rejecting at the beginning of a high volume node. So that's why I'm targeting 163. And then based upon, feedback on these videos and viewership and whatever, I'll do them more frequently if people seem to be liking them. And then when we do videos, I'll also go over previous plays that I shared, and we'll see if they worked out or failed or whatnot. With trading, we're always trading probabilities, and of course there's always a chance of it not working out. But generally, with the process that I use, it's a very high confluence trade, so more often than not, these tend to work out. The next trade that I'm looking at is going to be on Salesforce. And I'm sorry, Airbnb will be a day trade. Salesforce, this will be a swing trade. I'm looking to take longs over 280, and my price target is going to be 286. If you want to take multiple contracts, I'm pretty sure price will be going to 263. So this will be calls above, first trim, and close calls here. I would take these probably like a week or two out. Next play that I'm looking at is going to be Disney. And on this, I'm looking to go long over 114.60. This will be a swing trade. I would take at least a month out if you're looking for the entire move. My price target is going to be 123.50. Let me just pull up you guys so I can make sure. Have the chat up on the screen if you guys happen to be telling me that I don't have voice this time or something going wrong. So anyway, this is going to be a pretty big move that I'm looking for here. I actually think we're going to be going above this. We're going to make a new high. But 1 month out, looking for roughly a 10-point move. Next play I'm looking for is Home Depot. For this one, I'm looking for puts. It's a smaller play, but should play out. I'm looking below 339.50 to take a put, and I'll be closing it at 336.70. And this would be a day trade. The final trade that I'm looking at, am I live on Discord? No, I'm just live in YouTube, that's all. I mean, I could go live on Discord. The last play that I'm looking at is going to be Netflix. I mean, if you guys want to chat, I can always like hop in Keenan's voice chat or whatever. Talk about whatever you guys want to talk about. This is going to be a banger. Netflix is literally ready to rip. So over 580, I will be taking calls. And my first price target is going to be 603. So if you take multiple contracts, trim one here, and then close everything at 613. We should hit 613 though. And then what I was talking about on the last video, but you guys couldn't hear, is I don't like to share like stop loss. Have I done NQ or ES? I'm just going over calls and puts. I'll leave NQ and ES to Shorty. Anyway, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. But when I look at trades, I place my stop loss based on points on the chart. And so if I was going to have a stop loss on Netflix, I'm going to be looking at the candlesticks. So like here, the body of this blue candle is right here at 574.35. And if I look left a little bit, I have a wick right here. So right here, we have some pretty good support on Netflix right there. But market makers like to fake people out, so they might come down to here and go a little bit below and try to get people's stop losses and then run. So I like my stop loss to be a little bit below where I see support. And then, that's how I look for where to put my stop loss is based on points on the chart. We also have like a pretty good high volume node right here. You might actually want to be a little bit below that, something like this. And if you look at this trade, you're always looking for a minimum of 1 risk to reward. In this instance, from our entry to our first trim, we're at a 1-to-3 ratio. And if you play it all the way up to the second price target, we're at 2.25 to 1 risk to reward. With this, you don't want to move your stop loss, because if you do, if you move it up price might move up and then come down and tap it and then go to the price target. You'll never make it to your price targets if you're moving stop losses around. You have to accept your risk when you enter trades and then let them play out. So that's that. NQ, mean. NQ is kind of hard for me to look at, like, from the perspective of what it's going to do tomorrow, because I like to trade based on footprints. I don't even have my footprint charts up right now, but how far out on Netflix? I'm sorry, it's a swing trade. I would give it at least like a month or two. Good question. Thank you. Actually, let me just double check that. Actually, you could get away with like 2 weeks to a month on that trade. That's what I'd be looking at. I would probably do at least a month out, but you could get away with 2 weeks if you don't want to have such a high option price. So, yeah, as far as NQ, I really I scalp NQ based on footprints mostly, and then also volume profile. But it looks like we're going to have a sell-off here. Again, it's hard for me to look at this right now. I don't have all of the information because I don't have my footprint charts up. And let me see if I can open them really quick. I don't know how long it'll take. You guys let me know really quick, though, if you want me to hop in, like Keenan's Discord in a voice chat. You guys want to talk about stuff, I'll be more than happy to do that. This is just live on YouTube, so. Waiting for my footprints to load here. I just realized it's an overnight session. They might not even show. Oh yeah, they're showing. Let's see what we can see here. So, if I was looking for a trade tonight on NQ, if we lose 994, 17,984, I'd be looking to take a short to about 17,984. I know it's only 10 points, but that's what I would look at. And then for longs over 1812. I would be closing probably right around 1819. I know it's not a big move either. It's really hard for me to look at this when the market's not moving. But basically, I don't like to play the nighttime session. But you can see on the left side here, I have my volume profile for the current day. The yellow line is the POC, and on the right here, I have my current month delta. And between those two, I look like with the POC here and this large delta node here, if we break through this, we're breaking through the POC and a pretty big delta node, we should get a pretty decent move up. We have a very large sell side imbalance between 22 and 17. So that kind of sketches me out as far as going long. I don't like to go long when I have sell side imbalances right above. Same thing, I don't like to go short if I have a sell side, a buy side imbalance below. So like I said, just based on, looking at this, we're framing down right now. I would expect price to go lower. And with that said, where's my chart? There we go. Breaking this 994 here, or even breaking actually, no, I'm not going to say that. 998 is a place where NQ likes to bounce a lot. Breaking 994 would be a good level to short. And then if we do break this 983, I would be looking to target right around 961. So pretty good move. 94 down to 961. I would just be concerned about a bounce right around here at 83. So hopefully that helps you out with NQ. That's what I would be looking at if I was trading tonight. But I really just like to trade it live. I like to watch orders coming in and see how it's reacting. It's kind of hard to explain how I trade it, but that's what I like to do. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful. Like I said, if the feedback is positive on this video and people like it, I'll do it at least a few times a week. Try to find some good plays for you guys. And yeah, this is YouTube exclusive. It's not on any Discords. But like I said, if you guys want to talk about something, just you can at me in Discord or whatever. You can even DM me. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty responsive as far as getting back to people. And if you guys want to hop in a voice chat and talk about stuff, we can always do that as well. Okay? Anyway, as always, much love. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. And hopefully you guys make some money. Take care. Bye.